Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's NumbNexus. It's my first upload to Planet Pokey, finally. And ironically, what better day to upload on Planet Pokey than 12/12/12, Doomsday. But it's not even Doomsday today. Another, what is it, 9 days? Yeah, 9 days from today should be Doomsday, so whatever. The lack of battles on Planet Pokey have been kind of slimmed in to none. Kind of dying or dead. So I'm trying to slowly and gradually, because slow and steady wins the race. I'm trying to slowly bring it back. I know. Don't get me wrong. I know a few people battle on Planet Pokey, like Rayquaza and Stameyer, and I think a couple of others. But yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of LPs. So I just want to show that there's competitive battling out there too. So I do competitive battle. Take note. And I am the guy on the opposite side right here, as my opponent is right here. I don't know why it made it this way. So Showdown has a lot of mess ups. I guess that's why it's called Pokemon Showdown Beta. But okay. He has a pretty interesting NU team. I mean, he's got a lot of walls. His Meganium's bulky. His Regigigas can be bulky sometimes if you want it to be. Articuno is a good special defensive bulk. Maybe that's what he's running. I'm not too sure. Just from how he plays it, I don't really know. Just from how this guy plays his entire team, I'm not too sure on what kind of sets he runs. But I guess they're all in some weird form way of custom. So I think his battling skills are kind of slim to none, or he may be a little bit new to this, but he does have a decent RU team, mainly bulky more than offensive, so I guess he's decent with his stuff. Mine, and let me rephrase that, I'm this side again. Mine is a pretty hyper offensive NU team. I have the Emboar Choice Scarf just to check up that Meganium and that Articuno. If he wants to go for the Hurricane Air Slash, that's fine. It will not do as much as he expects, just because I can outspeed Articuno. Golurk, just because he's a sweeper set, setting up one Rock Polish, he is a massive threat. And I'm trying to test out this Choice Spec Samurai, just because mainly see Swords Dance, and the special ones are usually just Life Orb or Lefty, so I want to see how this runs. So yeah, and standard Garbodor, and somewhat bulky, somewhat offensive Musharna, and I wanted to really try out Luxray just because you don't really see him much, and I went to try the Guts Luxray because Guts is very powerful. So yeah, let's start off. He leads off with his Meganium. As I lead off with my Samurai, kind of thinking he want to lead off with that. I knew for a fact that he wouldn't go for Giga Drain right away, which is why I stayed in. So I think a 2-hit KO from Ice Beam, and it does. So now I know he's probably somewhat specially defensive since he lived it. And I'm just going to switch out here into my Emboar, thinking he probably want to go for the Giga Drain to refrain from dying and get some more HP back, but he does not do that, and he lets it die early match. So I guess that kind of sucks because it did wall out my Golurk pretty substantially well. So I'm going to switch out here, knowing he'd probably want to go for Water Spout or Hydro Pump, but he goes for the Hydro Pump instead. Probably would have been better to carry the Water Spout, but that's fine. But he turns out to be not even Choice Scarf, so that kind of messed me up. So yeah, I was thinking it was strange how I outsped, but now I kind of know. His Raichu is kind of weird too. It goes for a fake out. You don't really see that too often, but that's okay. You can work with that. He's gonna go for that, as I kind of thought he'd go for some special move, Focus Blast, Thunderbolt, and now he goes for Thunderbolt, and Golurk pretty much can take that, but the odd thing is he goes for Volt Switch. Not too sure why. He probably predicted me to go into Samurai, but I don't know who would do that. So yeah. I'm just going to set up a Rock Polish, just basically now I can outspeed everybody on his team, especially that Raichu, just because, you know, it's kind of a, I don't know, somewhat of a threat, just because it's the last living thing that can do some good damage on his team. And I tried to do a Dynamic Punch. It should have been a 2-hit KO, but it was min damage second time, so that's kind of why. He's going to somewhat leave in his Articuno to live and bring out Regigigas. I'm thinking mainly as death fodder, just from the way how he brought it in. Plus, because of slow start and he's confused, it's really useless. So now he's going to bring back in his Raichu. He's going to go for the fake out. I really don't know why. I'm pretty sure he forgot that Golurk is even ground or ghost. I think he's probably assuming that Golurk is a fighting type, just from me going for a Dynamic Punch. But it's a common mistake. You see that a lot. Golurk is basically going to die off the Life Orb Recoil. I'm going to bring out my Luxray, and he's going to clean up the match here. So, good game. 88 Zachary 88. I really don't know his YouTube channel. He's just some random guy I found. So, If you'd love to battle me, please battle me. I'm looking for some challenging matches, if guess you could say it like that. And yeah, this is my first upload to Planet Poke. Hopefully there'll be more, and I'm really hoping I did good on this, just because Planet Poke is it's like out there, like you want the fans to like you. So yeah, great game, I guess you could say. Not really. And yeah, so that's it. I'm NumbNexus, and yeah, take it easy guys. See ya.